Hey, what is up, Colts Nation? Quick update here for you. Some unfortunate news. The Indianapolis Colts just announced today that they are placing defensive end Denico Autry on the COVID list. So obviously this is pretty big news. Denico Autry has led the team so far in sacks with 6 sacks, and that just really stinks on that end. There was a couple different players, Autry included, that didn't practice the other day for a non-injury related thing, and I think Denico Autry missed time with a sickness, and now we know he must have tested positive, which really is a bummer. But I think some things we can take away from this. Obviously, that's a big loss from the defensive end position. Getting Denico Autry back couldn't have come at a better time at this point. Looks like Autry might be getting a little bit more snaps than we thought with Autry being out for this week and maybe in the next couple weeks. Also, it looks like maybe Ben Banogu, who's been a healthy scratch the last couple weeks, will get a little bit more run at defensive end. This is a guy that we were just questioning, okay, why is he not getting more snaps? I think it was just a lack of a place on this team right now with all the guys being super productive. So this Autry news really opens the door for Ben Banogu potentially to get more snaps, get some more reps, maybe impress some coaching staff, whatever that looks like. So that could potentially be some good news. The good news is through this bummer, we knew this probably would happen at some point where a Colts player might miss a game or two due to this. I think the big thing is the Colts have defensive line depth, which is huge for this. And the fact that they can be okay with all this talent they have on the defensive line speaks to what Chris Ballard has done this offseason to really beef up that defensive line. He's already done it on the interior, and just how many defensive ends he has on this roster that can step in if needed. Looks like Autry or Banogu will fill a little bit more of a role here moving forward. So really stinks on that front, but the good news is the Colts have a lot more depth to potentially help that until Autry comes back and then can play again. So just a quick update for you guys on that. Really stinks, but the good news is the Colts have some depth. Obviously, Autry's been activated, so there's some room for optimism at least. It's some really tough moments. So that'll do it for this episode, guys. Thanks so much, and as always, go Colts.